Hi guys, welcome back to Heather's Treasures. Welcome to you new visitors. I'm going to try to do a pendant today using this quartz. I've got 18 inches of 22 gauge wire. You could do 20 gauge if you feel that 22 is a little too flimsy for you. This hole is rather large, so I could even probably go with 16 gauge if I wanted to, but I just want to do some delicate work. I've got 6 feet of 28 gauge. So if you want to go with 20 gauge here, go with a 26 gauge. It'll fill up faster. So we're going to do a 2-2 weave, and I thought I'd show you how I do that. Get the end of my cord here. You're going to wrap the wire a couple times at least. Okay? And then you're going to go twice. This is 1, 2, 3. Twice around 1 and 2. And pull it down. Now you're going to come up between 1 and 2, and you're going to go twice around 2 and 3. 1, 2, pull it down. Going to come all the way down to 1, go around 1 and 2, up between 1 and 2, twice around 2 and 3. I'm just going to do a couple more times here, just so you can see the difference between the front and the back. So this is what it looks like from the front, and on the back you get a little different look. So you want to make sure that your front is oriented the way you want it. I'm going to start in the middle of my 28 gauge wire. And kind of centrally locate the center of one of these wires. Give that a pinch. Now you want to be careful with 22 gauge because it's very flexible. You could harden it if you wanted to, but there's twice around 1 and 2. Going to come up between 1 and 2. Add the third wire. And I'm going to get a clamp here if I can find one, just to help me hold on to this so I don't feel like I'm just tightening it with a death, holding onto it with a death grip. This is a clamp I got from K&W Woodworking. This is my most favorite, and I guess the way you would normally hold it is like this, but I like holding it like this. So I'm going to insert these 3 wires into the clamp, get it between the 2 leather pieces. And now I'm going to hold that nut, hold the bolt with my finger, and I'm just going to use the butterfly nut to tighten it. Same thing with the back one, I'm using my pinky. So I want to make sure I get these separated right. So I did 2 on top. Now I'm going to do twice around 1 and 2. Very gently. Sorry, I'm trying to watch the camera and my hands at the same time. I've avoided doing jewelry videos because I get comments that I'm not in camera, I'm out of focus, and I appreciate that feedback. I know that I'm out of focus or I'm out of camera shot when I'm doing these videos, and I apologize. I just can't seem to get it right. So I've been thinking about quitting doing jewelry videos, but I wanted to do this piece for all my wire watchers. I want to keep everybody happy. So my goal here is to get enough of these coils to go from the one hole to the other hole. So you can see I have a long way to go. So I'll just do a few more, and then I will cut out until I get to the other end. As you can see, this clamp works really well. I'll put a link to her Facebook page so that you can message her if you want to order one of these. She currently only ships in the US, so maybe if you're outside the US, you can find a woodworker that can make one of these. It's so much easier to hold, and my wires are perfectly straight. So, what are you doing down there, buddy? My boy kitty is sitting here eyeballing my wire that's floating around. Alright, so I think that with this being so flexible, and I'm getting a little more than a ½ inch out here, I'm going to take this off the clamp now. I have something substantial to hold on to. I have a new OttLite, so I'm hoping that that helps as well. Kitty. So every few rotations, you're going to want to give it a squeeze this way to pinch them together. And you don't have to do this part if you don't like this look. I'm just doing it because it's easier to flatten the wires. So here's the hole. We're a little more than halfway. So I'll come back when we are to that point. Okay, I think I'm ready to run this wire through. So I'm going to take this wire here and this wire here. To decide which way I like this better. The hole's going this way. I think I like this. I like this side just because it has a variation in color. But either way, if you're wearing the pendant once it's done and it flips around, it'll still be beautiful. So, let's see. Oh. Put this wire through here. And this wire is going to come through this way. I'm going to give that a bend just to get it cinched in. And I'll give that a bend. Okay, so now I'm going to take these two wires. Let's do a different weave here. We'll do a 5-2 weave. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm holding 3 wires when I'm only going to do 2. So that's 2 rotations right there. But we're going to do it so that it goes this way. I want this base wire to be closest to the quartz. So we're going to start out with 2 weaves. I'm going to bend that out of the way. Pull that tight. We want to get this wire separated. So now we're going to go around this wire 5 times. You see this? Right there. I have to fix that. So very carefully pull it, unwrap it. Okay, so that's that side. Now, just for now, let's come back to the other side, and we're going to continue on with this 2-2 weave. And what we did was we wrapped around one extra time, so I'm going to unwrap that. And I've got 2 there, so now I'm going to come all the way down and pick this one up. And don't worry if your wires are a mess like mine. We'll get them straightened out. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll just keep going until we get to the crest of this stone here. Okay, so I'm back to the top here. And whatever stone you use, your rotations are going to be different. This is just an odd shaped stone that I had. And now I'm going to bring this piece up here. Let's see, get this untangled. And I'm going to join up 2 of the wires on the left side and 1 wire on the right side. So I see that I need, probably 2 more rotations to get to that point. Okay, that's good. So now bend this one out of the way. I think I'm just going to wrap around this wire once to get that cinched. Got to be really careful with 28 gauge wire. I've been known to pull it and break it at the same time. And I have a little kink in my wire. So I'm just going to back it off. So we're going to continue with the 2-2 weave. We're going to make the bail. Here's what it looks like so far. Okay, we are exactly at 3/4 of an inch. So now what I need to do is I'm going to kick this forward about 45-degree angle. But I can't find my bail making pliers, so we will use this pen. This pen is going to be too big, but at least it'll get me the shape that I want. So now I've got that part, and now I'm going to kick this out like that. And then I'm going to bring that right back down like that. Now I have to decide what I want to do. This is the back. Well, I need to secure it, so I'm going to bring this wire that I was weaving with through the front. I'm going to wrap it around back to the back. Bring it back through the front again. Kind of just doing a figure 8 here. Come on. And back to the back. Okay, I think I'll bring that around there like that so that it crosses over. And I don't know what I want to do with it yet, but I do want to make a little swirl with this piece right here. Actually, we're going to get another piece of 28 gauge wire. My wire pulled out again. No, it didn't. There we go. Just show you. This is my Plano. This is actually for fishing wire, but I can fit 20 through 28 gauge wires through it. So I just pull it out and snip it off. All right, so which wire did I want to do? I want to coil this wire here. You guys, it's October. I'm going to give you a little peek. Can you see that nasty stuff out that window? Look at that crap. And it's snowing again. It's painful living in Wisconsin. I got some on here. Now we're just going to push it down. All the way. I left the wire on just in case because I don't know where I'm going yet. Let's bring this under here and around. And we'll bring it back around the back. I think I'm going to feed this wire through here. And we'll do 5/2 weave on these two wires. Do 2. Okay, I like where this is going. I don't like where this is. Let's bring this down through here. We can clip this off. I'm going to bring this back up through here. And I'm pinching, well, I was pinching it. We got to straighten that wire out. Okay, now we're going to cut this wire. Myself a couple millimeters. To give it a little bend. We're going to tuck it right in here. Let's finish this side. Okay, so I'm going to just wrap this wire around this core wire here. Just got to figure out what to do with these 3 wires. There you go. All right. So I will antique this and I will come back and show you the finished result. Here's the finished piece. Just needs a little bit of polish. It is 1.5 inches tall by 1 inch wide. So you can gauge your stones accordingly for this size. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a try and let me know what how yours turned out. Like, subscribe, and share if you want more of these videos. And I have such exciting news, guys. I totally missed it. I broke 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm just floored. So when I hit 2,500, I will do another giveaway. All right? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate your support. Till next time, love you.